There's a saying, if you allow your passion to become your purpose,
it will one day become your profession.
Our job is to give people the opportunity at the fish of a lifetime. But on our days off,
it's our turn. Well, should we ride?
I think so. Yeah, we got a long idle out of here. Think it's glove worthy?
Huh?
So you think it's glove worthy?
Yeah. I'm gonna wear mine. All right, Jeremy Lee. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go way out? It's flat calm.
It's flat calm, so I think we take the opportunity and we roll. Yeah, let's go.
You know, but I tell you, as close as I live that way, I've never come out of here. And there's so much offshore bottom to fish out of Venice, it's incredible. So I'm excited to see what happens, you know?
Yeah, it's a neat place. My parents would take my brothers and sisters and I, and we'd cruise this intercoastal and stay the night and eat at Pelican Alley, and you know, it's a really neat place.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get out that jetty, man, that offshore fishing here is incredible.
Yeah, a lot of hard bottom, a lot of good bottom fishing, and actually a lot of pelagics come through. We're gonna go maybe flat enough. We may go a little ways today.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, man. This time going offshore, we left out of Venice, which seemingly is basically close to home, but you know, 20 miles away, and I've never put the boat in up there. I've always gone offshore out of, say, Gasparilla Pass and run either north or south, but never launched from the Venice area. And it's a beautiful area, nice ramps, and as we're idling out, we're talking about our game plan, and we were super excited about how it was all coming together with the weather, and that can be a big, big player.
Jay and I had been looking at the weather for about a week prior to this particular trip. It really turned out to be a beautiful, slick, calm day, and we took advantage of it.
Oh yeah.
It's a long run.
That is a long run. Time to do it. Are we close? 400 yards or so?
400 feet.
400 feet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at that on the bottom, on the machine.
Oh yeah.
That's fish.
That's definitely fish. Like a group of fish. Once we started fishing and spending some quality time there, you know, it just didn't seem to be clicking like we thought it, you know, and there was a lot of different scenarios that were coming up that, you know, Jeremy and I were looking at each other, and as full-time guides, we're looking at each other like, maybe it's just not happening here. And instead of spending too much time on nothing, we started to roll out to a different spot, and glad we did.
Oh. Already got a pretty solid bite.
Did you?
Oh.
Oh. Get him.
Get him up.
Get him.
Get him up. Get him up. That's a good one.
Yeah, you know what's waiting on him.
I know, that's why I'm trying to keep the motion coming here. Don't do it, Gary Goliath. Don't do it. Ah.
Making headway?
Yeah. I got him good ways up here. We're all right. Man, this fish is being weird. It's a nice gag. Oh yeah. Whoa. Lucky for this guy, he's out of season.
Yep.
Yeah. The gag grouper is a very popular and very important fish off of the west coast of Florida, and especially Sarasota, Venice, St. Pete areas, the whole thing really. And
We have a really good fishery here for grouper, red and gags, and then blacks are caught occasionally. And to be able to find a nice little ledge that was holding some good fish, that's awesome. And anytime you can find that, you're in a good spot.
One more color, I think. Yep.
Wait. There he is. That ain't him, though. This feels more like a snapper.
Yep.
Got him?
Yep. This one's fighting really weird.
Got something smaller. Oh, I got a big snappy.
Yeah, I think you do.
Big snapper. That's a gag there, though, right? No, that's a red snapper, Jay.
Whoa! Look
at there, kiddo.
Red snapper, what? I don't ever catch these things.
That's awesome, man.
Dude.
That's awesome.
I mean, I bet I've caught, just a handful of these
Yeah.
with buddies, like even on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, mangrove, red. So what was interesting on mine, now yours too, you said it was like tap, 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 tap. Mine too, and as soon as I come tight on him, I felt him thumping the whole time.
Digging.
These are really cool.
He's got to go back. This guy is going with us.
He gets for a ride?
He gets a free ride.
Yep, you know when they're ready to go? They jump out of your hands.
Wow. It's also inevitable that when you get on a natural ledge system, you have the opportunity to catch a variety of snappers, meaning mangrove snappers, vermilion snappers, lane snappers. This particular day we caught a nice red snapper as well, which isn't as common in that depth of water. So that was a pretty cool surprise. There's a really good variety of fish out there on this hard bottom.
We were fishing initially with a knocker rig, which is simply an egg sinker that goes right to the hook. And many times that'll get it done. But if the bite's tough, the best way to do it is to basically you're tying off to an egg sinker. In this case, because we're so deep, it's about 6 ounce, but it had swivels on both sides. So your main line ties on to one side, your leader ties onto the other that goes down to the hook. We had to downsize our circle hook down to that 5/0, just so when the bait's laying there with the current but still moving a lot, and we had about 4 or 5 feet of leader from that weight to the hook, and really that was the difference maker for us. What do you see?
I see big old gag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Look at that, huh?
That's a good one too. That's another legal one.
Yeah. It's a lucky week, isn't it?
Yeah, these gags are in luck today. Beautiful fish.
Yeah, man.
What do you eat?
Sardine.
Awesome.
Yep.
When you're catching them this size with consistency, you be guaranteed that big girl's down there.
Oh yeah.
She's down there.
Grouper fishing, especially gag grouper, are probably one of my favorites for offshore because it is nothing but sheer power and pull. They don't want to come to the top and they see that rock or that ledge they want to get back into, and you got to have the drag locked down and pulling with everything you got to get them away from that.
You can't always count on the weather forecast to be correct. So when it does fall into line the way it says it's going to, and it slicks out and there's no one around, you can't see land, it's just a beautiful, very serene situation, and that's one of the reasons we love offshore fishing.
Part of the reason why we love to fish like this is we like to see the variety. We like to see things that we don't always get to see on our daily guide days. And You know, anytime we have a day that the winds, the weather, and all the pieces of the puzzle come together, it's good to stretch our legs a little bit and get out there.